Hello and welcome here. Thank you so much for clicking on this. My name is El and I am alright. Today I just want to answer the question, must a wife ask her husband for permission before she can send her family money? Must a wife seek the permission, seek the consent of her husband first before she can send her father, her mother or her siblings or any of her relations or even her friends money? Well, the answer to this is something that is simple. And for you to answer this question properly, for us to properly attend to this question, we must first of all ask the question, who owns the money? The money we are talking about right now, who owns it, right? So for us to know who owns it, we have to know what's the financial regime, what is the financial policy of this particular marriage to determine if the woman can on her own decision, her own discretion, give out money to any person, use money for anything with or without her husband's consent, right? So there are some people who, for example, in their marriages, whatsoever the woman earns is her money. It's her money in the sense that she has the right and the discretion to use whatsoever she earns the way she wants, the way she likes, right? The way she feels best. If that is the regime, if that is the financial policy in your marriage, then why then will she have to get special permission or special consent from her husband to spend money on her family, right? Now, this question only arises in a situation wherein the couple have a joint account, they have a joint account financial system. So like for example, in my marriage, what we do is that we have a joint account for the family, right? Then we also have personal money, in the sense that once you earn your money, there's a percentage that goes to the joint account and the other percentage is yours to use as you like, right? That is the kind of financial policy regime that we have in my marriage. So if it's the money that belongs to the family, if any person is to use money from there outside the budget, outside the family budget, outside the family plans and the family decision on that particular money, then the person needs the permission and the consent of the other person. Now, it is not just the wife getting permission from the husband, it also applies to the husband getting permission from the wife if he needs to use money from the family account for any other thing outside the purpose, the original purpose for which that money was saved, or for which that money was kept, or for which that money was earned, right? So this is where it comes to, I had to ask the first question, which is most important, is who owns the money? If it is the man's money, she needs the man's consent and permission to spend the money on her family. If it is the family's money, she needs her husband's consent to spend the money on her family. However, if it is her money, she does not need anybody's consent. It is for her to use as she like. This is my answer to this particular question, and I think that I've been able to answer it properly. All you need to do is to ask yourself, who owns the money? Who owns the money we are talking about? And this rule does not only apply to wives, it also applies to husbands. My name is El and I'm alright. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much for following this. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get to know every time we post, right? And share this with your friends so I get to enjoy the same things that you enjoy. Mind you, if you send us a WhatsApp message or you drop a comment in the comment section, I'll be the one that will respond to it. Thank you so much. You rock.